What's up? I'm Jeremiah from MusicInsiderTV, and we are here with Dust Bowl. How's it going?
Hey man, it's good to be here. It's been amazing. It's been really fucking cool. It's like just actually the best lineup I could imagine. Yeah. So I'm a big Power Trip fan, big Exodus fan, huge Obituary fan, of course. So shows have been really cool. We had some cool day offs where we went to a football game and like did lots of cool things. So yeah, loving it so far. I mean, we know Obituary since 5 years now, so they became friends somehow. They really take care of us, they support us in any way. So they're not idols anymore in that way. We know them as humans now, which is even like better, which is really fucking cool. Yeah. And watch them play every night, and it's just amazing. The first shows, no. So we toured the first time with Obituary in 2012, I think. Only a couple of shows in Europe. We were still like really young kids back then, 18 years old or something, and they just like watched us play every night, and we just stayed in contact, and they help us whenever they can and try to get us on tour with them. Yeah, it's really fucking cool. Well, it depends on the area probably, but we're from the Munich area, which is a good music scene, good metal scene. We have a place called Backstage, for example, where all the bands that are touring in Europe like play there, so we can go and watch bands every weekend actually, which is really fucking cool. And there are lots of young underground thrash bands like playing shows and doing stuff and releasing good records, which is really cool. So we have a good thrash metal scene in Bavaria actually, which is quite funny because it's actually the most conservative place in Germany. Yeah. But yeah, we have really cool metal bands there. Yeah, well, Mass Confusion was the third album, and it was you know, we grow up as just as people, so we're still kids, of course, but we have to grow up in many different ways. And Mass Confusion just was that album that made us feel that we are now a band that is taken serious by other bands, by other musicians. And so we tried a couple of other things we didn't try before, like a slow song and melodic song, so I sang more on that album. It was just a natural development and a little bit more hardcore and hardcore punk influences on that album because I listen to a lot of hardcore punk. Yeah, it's my favorite album so far, definitely. So I think the songs are the best songs we did so far. But now actually after this tour we're gonna go home and start writing next songs for our upcoming album. Yeah. So now I'm really looking forward to that. Well, as a listener, maybe Sick Brain, first one, but to play it's Taking Your Last Breath, I think. It's, I don't know which number it is on the album actually, but we play it tonight. Yeah, it wasn't meant to be like that actually, but it just came naturally. So we did an album, played festivals, toured a little bit. Then we had like so much input and so many influences that we said, okay, let's write new songs again. So we never force ourselves to write. We just like let things happen naturally. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we're jamming in the rehearsal room all the time, so we always have creative input and creative stuff that we want to like get out and put out. So we already have a couple of songs in our minds. And so it's just a natural thing that we do it every 2 years. And the other reason is that we don't want to play like for 3 years all the songs of Mass Confusion only for free on a 3 year long term or something. Yeah. So we want to change the set list. And yeah, exactly. Like keep doing new stuff, keep integrating new ideas and stuff like that. Yeah. Oh, oh, that's hard. Well, I love to be far away and play somewhere far away from home, actually. I really love that, especially if you play in front of people who don't know you. So it has been like that on this tour. We always had like people knowing Dust Bowl, had some fans in there, but always a lot of people who never heard the band before. And if you can catch them within a few minutes, it's really fucking cool.
Yeah.
You
just see them getting into it more and more.
Exactly, exactly. So I love that, and I love being on the road and seeing new things. And it's actually the first time in America for 3 of us. It's really fucking cool so far.
That's
like
cool.
Every day we have the opportunity to see another city and another area. It's really fucking cool.
Okay. How you liking it so far over here?
Oh, I love it. I love it. Yeah.
Circle pit.
Yes. Yeah, not specifically. I think it's just a moment when you're on stage and a moment when you feel that like things are just like cooking up, that like it's boiling. It's I don't know. It's hard to explain it in words. It's just a feeling that everybody's into that one thing at that moment, and you're doing it all together. So we play a fast riff and fast drums, and people start doing circle pits and stuff like that. It's just like the moment when everybody forgets about everything, goes crazy.
Yeah.
I think that's the coolest moment during the show. Yeah. Yeah. Even, I mean, I have to play guitar. If I wouldn't play guitar, I would like always go into the crowd and be there. I sometimes do it even with the guitar, but it's like hard to.
No hard.
Yeah, I can't take the mic stand and just grab it and put it there. I sometimes do. Yeah, I love, like, we're fans as well. We love going to concerts. We love to get crazy and just stage dive and shit like that. So
that's always fun.
Yeah. I try to figure out a contra. So pro, there's like so many things that are pro. The only thing that like can be bad is that you don't really have so much time for yourself. So you're always surrounded by people, always surrounded by the exact same people, which is also cool, because if you like that people, which we do, we share a bus with Obituary, which is just really relaxing and funny. Then it doesn't matter, but sometimes you just like wish to get away just for 1 hour or something. But you can take a walk and listen to some music, and if you come back, you're good again. So actually, I don't see any negative sides of touring so far. When we come home, we have I think 1 day off. Then we have shows in France, and then we have a couple of shows in Europe on the weekends. I think the next big project will be the new album, actually. So I'm trying to take a little bit of time off from playing, writing new songs, getting that out next year, and go on tour again.
That's cool.
As soon as possible.
This has been Music Insider TV with Dust Bowl. Thank you for coming on.